Hi everyone, this is IntuitiveEdge. Welcome once again to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at our month ahead. Now we're a couple days into the month, but what's going to be taking place the rest of this month? I want to take a look at the energies and see what messages come through for January and what we can expect. So I'm going to shuffle up and we'll get started. So today is January 5th, and as of this recording, we're still waiting on who will become Speaker of the House. There seems to be a lot of dissension going on in the Republican Party and a lot of exposure for people maybe not wanting to go along with same old, same old. And so this has been quite interesting and kind of fun to watch. But what's going to be happening? Okay, so I just had two cards fly out upside down, and I don't think I had this deck upside, no. So the deck is right side up. These two cards just flew out upside down. I have the Devil card and this card of moving on. Now, having the Devil card come out, a card of being stuck, bondage, materialism, and it's not exactly a conciliatory energy, and it's got this card, the Six of Swords, a card of having to move on from something. So you have this bondage and wanting to move on, and they're both reversed. So that is a lot of stuck energy. So what can we know going forward with this? And then we'll get into the rest of the month too, because there's probably a lot more than just this issue going on. And this will probably, I would imagine, be settled within the next few days, but I don't know that for sure. Let's see what we get. So what is going on with this? So we have the card of the Hermit, the card of seeking, and it's crossed by the Queen of Cups. And that Devil card comes out again, leading up to this. We have the Ten of Swords up top, card of endings, things being over. Okay, we have the Hierophant on the future position. Now, this is a card of conformity, groupthink, everybody come together, everybody just kind of fall in line, get with the program, do as you're told. See what else we have that can kind of maybe see where we're headed. The card on the future position, a card of uncertainty, choices, weighing your options. Do we do this? Do we do that? And there's the King energy up underneath it. This King of Wands is a man of action, wanting to get things done. And so there's energy out. This could be, it could be related to Congressman McCarthy having this energy of wanting to get things done, wanting to move into that position, take leadership. That's what kings represent. And it's heading right into that Two of Pentacles, which is weighing your options and having choices and not. Oh, and we have this Battle card on the environment. All right. My cat is meowing, in case you can hear him in the background. I will go feed him and be right back. And the card for the house right now is confusion. The Seven of Cups. A card of being overwhelmed, having too much going on, not knowing what's going on, and then this card of contention and fighting, and there's an ending coming to this soon. But it'll be interesting to see. It feels like is that Hierophant, that conformity, everybody get with the program, fall in line, is that going to prevail? Who is going to become Speaker of the House? Let's ask that. At least this will give us an idea of what kind of leader is going to actually take that gavel. Let's just see what we get. What kind of leader? Who is going to become Speaker of the House? Six of Cups, nostalgia, the past, someone from the past. And we've got the Fool crossing it. The card of innocence, the past, nostalgia, reverie, and now we've got the Fool. This could be something completely new, and then we have the Ace on top. So we have the Fool card, the Ace of Wands, that's taking action, and the card of triumphal entry coming up underneath. This could be very interesting. Oh man, guys. Okay, moving into the past, we had this card of moving on, having to move on from something, but it's moving in through that Fool card and into the Magician. There is something going on with this more than meets the eye. Okay, on them we have, here comes this Hierophant again. The card of conformity. A lot of major arcanas coming out. We have the Lover's card above that, partnerships, and the card of refusal or not wanting to look at something on the outcome. And the Magician, which is doing something completely new, along with the Fool. You know, I don't know if Speaker McCarthy's going to be that. There's too many cards here to me that indicate something new or someone new. Wow, okay. All right, I'm going to move on from that. That is interesting to say the least. We'll have to see how this all plays out. So, a funny thing, Matt Gaetz, Representative Matt Gaetz, formally nominated Donald Trump as Speaker of the House, as if this couldn't get any more interesting with all the shenanigans going on. So, before I move on from this topic, let's just, for fun's sake, let's ask that. Is that who's going to become Speaker of the House? Now, guys, that would be a huge stretch. I don't know. But let's see what the cards say, okay? Will Donald Trump become Speaker of the House? Is that who's going to become Speaker? Would that be the Fool and the Magician and all of that new energy coming in? Is it going to be Donald Trump coming in as Speaker of the House? Let's see. What do the cards say? We have the Seven of Swords. This is kind of like a tricky situation. Crossed by the triumphal entry. Okay, well. Okay, up top we have risk. That would be, yeah, that's quite a risk. We have the Five of Cups on the future position, which is kind of a sad situation, challenging. We have the Hanging Man underneath. So yeah, I don't think it'll be Donald Trump, but you know, stranger things have happened. But we do have this card of triumphal entry, which I've gotten quite a bit with Donald Trump in the past. And then this Knight on the outcome, telling us there's more to this story. And then the Wheel of Fortune underneath the outcome card. Fate, karma, destiny, something is set in motion. However, the situation around it is kind of this betrayal and backstabbing. And we have the Moon. So I don't think it'll be Donald Trump. That would be historic, I'm telling you what. But whoever it is, I think it'll be someone new. Just based on the Fool and that Six of Cups and the Magician, I think it'll be someone new. But, you know, we'll have to see how that plays out. Okay, so let's get into the rest of the month. You know, I feel like it is possible that whoever gets the gavel speaker, that whoever gets the speaker's gavel is going to be somebody totally new. Maybe has never been in that position before. I don't know if it's going to be Mr. McCarthy, Congressman McCarthy, Representative McCarthy. Let me see if it's going to be Byron Donalds. Now, his name was put forward on the House floor, in addition to Donald Trump, of all people. Is Byron Donalds, will he be the next Speaker of the House? Byron Donalds. Is he going to be the next Speaker of the House? Asking for the right and perfect cards to fall in the right and perfect order according to the highest and best. Okay, 7 of Pentacles is a card of review and looking at something. We have the 8 of Pentacles working on something. 5 of Swords up top. Justice and, okay. I don't think it'll be Byron Donalds based on this. I've got the Hermit card in the future position, which to me is like still looking. There is a 10 of Pentacles on the outcome though. And that's a really successful card. I just don't know if, maybe it'll be Jim Jordan. Let's take a look at that name and see if the cards just come out and sing to us. Is Jim Jordan going to be selected as Speaker of the House? I've heard some people say that, you know, although Jim Jordan is capable, he wouldn't make a good speaker. Well, he would, but he would, there's so many committees that he needs to head up that he would be much better at. But okay, is the next Speaker of the House, will the gavel go to Jim Jordan? Jim Jordan. Three of Wands and the Hermit. So to me, I mean, I see that Hermit card and it makes me feel like still looking. There's a, oh, okay. We have the 10 of Wands on the future position, and this is taking on a responsibility or a burden. And it's facing right back into that looking card. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I wonder if they'll pick Jim Jordan. We have the Justice card on the outcome and the Hanging Man underneath. And the Waiting card, the 9 of Wands on the environment around him, like waiting. And then taking the spoils of war. Now there is a Messenger card up underneath all of this that's kind of leading up into this, a Messenger. But I don't know, guys, getting a Justice on the outcome and then getting this card, which is taking on responsibility, it could be him. I don't think it'll be Byron Donalds. I don't know much about him, but anything would be better than just the same old from the Uniparty, if you know what I mean. I'd rather have new leadership, new blood. Otherwise, it's just, I think that's what this whole election has been about, is the people are kind of fed up and fighting back. That's the energy of it that I see. All right, what else should we ask for this month? What other notable things will be in the news? Doesn't have to be political, it can be anything. What other things are coming up in the news for this month of January that we need to know or be aware of? And what else are we gonna see coming out? Let's see what we got here. Just for the right and perfect cards, follow the right and perfect order, according to the highest and best. Okay, we have the Empress card. And we have the 10 of Cups. Those are both very positive cards. 9 of Wands up top. Okay. We have the 9 of Wands up top, the card of waiting for something, kind of biding your time. It can also be being on the defensive, but having to wait for something. But the Empress card, I'll just show it to you in this deck. But a beautiful energy of nurture, care, concern, and this beautiful, successful card, this 10 of Cups crossing it. And there's something that has been long awaited for, and then this is moving right into celebration on the future. Okay, so January's got something nice coming. At least one nice thing. Okay, this is the card of getting the upper hand. Moving up into the Temperance card. And the 5 of Cups, releasing sadness, and then the Strength card on the outcome. And God, you guys, I love this deck. Is that just the most gorgeous card? This is my Gilded Tarot Royale deck. So, now, the Empress crossed by that 10 of Cups is so positive, and then heading into the 3 of Cups, some type of celebration comes up. And it could be something that's been long awaited for, or something that's been a long time coming. And it has to deal with somebody getting the upper hand. Somebody's gotten the upper hand. And it could be somebody in, I want to say the tech industry possibly. Somebody's gotten the upper hand. And I wonder why that's going to be out in the news. All right, I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to shuffle up my deck here and do an actual spread, ask a bunch of questions, and put them out in order. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I wrote out a new spread. And so here are the questions. What's going to be in the news? Again, I've got this Hierophant card, the card of putting people and places in their place and getting things in order and conformity and all of that. What is going on behind the scenes? We have this card. It's kind of a sad card of having to move on, but moving through a sad change. Now, it could be related to that Hierophant. What will surprise us? And this is the card of anxiety, fear, and grief. Also a card of sadness. Interesting to have the card of sadness with that 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords right next to it. Behind the scenes and what will surprise us. Next card is what is coming into view? What is on the horizon? Oh my gosh. The card of the triumphal entry. So that's interesting. This is a card basically of announcements, something new, someone new coming onto the scene. It's a card of reward, recognition. Something new is coming on the horizon this month, and it's going to surprise us. And I'm wondering if what will surprise us is the grief over it. That's kind of interesting. Okay, next 4 cards. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is ending and fading into the past? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have this Ace, new beginnings in money, values, finances. That's kind of fading away with this new person coming on the scene, a new leader who will be Speaker of the House. And we have the Queen, with the Queen of Swords getting to the bottom. Oh boy. So this shakeup in the house could be very interesting, whether it's an actual female Speaker of the House, but this is really interesting because she gets to the bottom of things. So whoever is going to be Speaker is probably not going to be from the same old, not from the Uniparty. That's just a guess of mine based on what I know about this Queen of Swords who gets to the bottom of things and doesn't like bullshit, okay? That's the Queen of Swords. She doesn't put up with lies or deceit or dishonesty. She wants everything above board. So that's going to be who's the next Speaker of the House. They're not going to want to put up with anything but the truth, okay? That's the Queen of Swords energy. Wow. What do we need to know? And this is a card of innocence. The past. Innocence. This is a really sweet card. So overall, I mean, there's some good things coming of all of this chaos right now. And the outcome for January is the Eight of Wands, things happening quickly. And that could very well be the case. Things are going to happen pretty right quick. So this drama of all of the speaker stuff probably isn't going to go on terribly much longer. But I don't think that it's going to be the same old party. It's going to be someone new in there that's going to shake things up. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles underneath, a card of working on something toward a goal, having lots of work to do. There's lots of work to do for sure this month. So for the month of January, look for changes in leadership, new people coming onto the scene, whether it's the United States or elsewhere also. There could be changes or shifts in leadership. There's going to be a mix of contention and fighting and infighting, but also sometimes of joy and celebration coming in this month as well. So there's just a lot playing into these energies going forward. And so we'll see how this month pans out. It does seem like there's going to be a lot of work to do. And I think whoever gets in positions of leadership, they're going to hit the ground running. And there's going to be a lot coming in. This is shaping up for an interesting run into February. I think is going to be an interesting month. So we'll see how things pan out. But that's what I get for this month. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and we will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.